Okay, so now let's do question number 3. Okay, so question number 3 shows you what we call a frequency table. So you have all the data here. So you know that the distance run by kilometers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the frequency shows you how many runners ran this amount of distance. Okay, so as you can see in the table, we have CF. And what does CF mean again? It is cumulative frequency. Now, what does the word frequency mean? What does the word frequency mean? Okay, you know that frequency is the number of times a value comes out, the number of times the value shows up. So that's frequency. Now, the next thing you have to know is, what does the word cumulative mean? Cumulative means you build up, you collect, and then you build up the amount. Okay, so cumulative frequency, we are building up the amount of frequency. So which column of the table are you going to use? Distance or frequency to get cumulative frequency? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Excellent. We use frequency because it's asking for the cumulative frequency, not the cumulative distance. Okay, so how do we do this? So you start with the first frequency. That means there were 6 runners that were counted. Okay, and then the next batch, you added 5 more runners. So 6 plus 5 gives you 11. Then the next, you added 2 more runners. So now you have 13. And then we added 1 more runner. So now you have 14. And then we added another runner. So now you have 15. So that's how you get the cumulative frequency. So the first question was, how many runners took part in the race? So how many values did we get in all? That's where your cumulative frequency column comes in. So we knew we had 6 runners who ran a kilometer each, 5 who ran 2 kilometers each, 2 who ran 3 kilometers each, 1 who ran 4 kilometers, and 1 who ran 5 kilometers. And the total of that is 15. So that's how we know that there were 15 runners who joined the race. Okay, now what is the mode? There are 2 ways of getting the mode, the easy way and the hard way, or the long way. Not the hard way, the long way. Now I want you to strive for accuracy more than speed, so I'm going to show you the long way. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to expand. Okay, this one is already like the summary. When you took down the data, you put down 1 6 times. So let's expand that. So how many runners ran a kilometer? 6. So that means the value of 1 came out 6 times. 4, 5, 6. How many runners ran 2 kilometers? 5. So the value of 2 comes out 5 times. 4, 5. How many runners ran 3 kilometers? 2. So that means the value of 3 comes out twice. How many runners ran 4 kilometers? 1. So it comes out once. How many runners ran 5 kilometers? Again, 1. So it comes out once. So there you have your array of values in order of least to greatest. So remember this one? We put everything in order from least to greatest, and then we look for the middle value. Okay, so let's try doing that. Since the total number of values is 15, that means there will be only one middle value. Okay, so let's start crossing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 1, 1. And what is the middle value? 2. Okay, so the median is 2. Okay, oh, we skipped mode. Now let's look for the mode. Now there are 2 ways of looking for the mode. One is the easy way. Just use the frequency column, because the frequency, again, the definition is the number of times a value comes out. And so if you look at the highest frequency, that is the value that came out the most. So in this column, what is the highest frequency? 6. So that means 1 is the mode because 1 came out 6 times. Now look at our expanded table. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 came out 6 times. So that is the mode. Okay. What is the mean? Now this one is a bit tricky. Okay. You are missing some data. So you cannot compute for the mean unless you know the total distance run. So if you have a table like this one, but it didn't give you an extra column, that's okay. If you know that you need to compute for the total distance run, then you just add your own column. There's nothing that says you can't, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add another column here, okay? And I am going to call it my total distance, okay, in kilometers. The total distance run by all the participants, by all these 15 runners. What is their total distance? Now to do that, I need to multiply the frequency by the distance. Okay, frequency by distance. So 6 times 1 is 6. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 4 and 5 times 1. Okay, and then what's the total? So I like to do it slowly because I want to be accurate. So 16, 22, then 22 plus 4, 26. 26 plus 5 is 31. So this is the total distance run. Now, how do I compute for the mean? This is your formula. Total distance divided by cumulative frequency equals your mean. Okay, so what is my total distance? 31. What is my cumulative frequency? 15. What is my mean? We need to compute. So 31 divided by 15 to 31. Put your decimal point, bring down a 0. 10 divided by 15 is 0 because 15 is greater than 10. 0 times 15 is 0. Bring down another 0. So I reckon this will be 6 because 15 times 6 is 90. Okay, and you can go on, but we only want to compute for 2 decimal places. So the mean, you can round off to 2.1, or you can leave it as that. So 2.06 or 2.1 is the mean. Okay, so hope you understood that. Good luck. Bye-bye.